Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's AJB here. I have not been around recently for this week because school has just been insane. I've had so much stuff to worry about, so I have to get my priorities straight. But we are back with the Columbus collection, and this one did not look very promising to begin with. I decided to pick up a few of these Star of the Week guys because some of them have been doing quite well in the actual NHL, so I feel I should represent that. We have some depth at center, but that's pretty much it. We have a lot of young guys here and some veterans. Not too many great players. The only good player I see would be Bobrovsky, Jack Johnson, and what's his face? The Ryan Johansson Team of the Week. And Nathan Horton wouldn't be bad either, but I'm not good with righties. So, and RJ Umberger I've had before, and he's been decent. So we're facing the main event, who had an absolutely stacked team with Gretzky on the first line and Duchesne along with him. And yeah, let's see how we do. Alright, so the Columbus Bluejackets. Not the greatest team. I figure this team is kind of in like a midlife crisis right now because they aren't going to rebuild, but they're certainly not like a top of the line contender. I'll let the gameplay in the background go. Currently, they are, in fact, 15th, exactly middle of the pack team, 80 points in 72 games, and yeah, they are barely holding on to a wild card position in the East. It's very possible they might make the playoffs. Not certain though, because they are not in the top 3. They haven't clinched it yet. But they are in first place for the wild card in the East. As of right now, this is March 28th. I'm recording this. So, with the Columbus Blue Jackets, obviously you have players. Duh. So let's take a look at some of their stats. We have Ryan Johansson is leading the team in points with 54 in 72 games, which is pretty good. He's having a breakout year. He's a young guy, and he's definitely showing that he's capable of second or first line minutes as this team progresses into the future. Brandon Dubinsky has 44 points in 66 games, and James the Whiz Kid Wisniewski has 42 points in 65 games as a defenseman. So there's some nice defensive depth there, along with Nick Foligno with 37, Atkinson with 35, RJ Umberger with 33, Anisimov with 28, Jack Johnson 28, and it goes down from there. Nathan Horton, however, has been plagued by injury this year, I know, so it's been rough for Horton because he was their big free agent pickup who was going to make them more of a challenge in the East, but it never ended up happening because he's injured. It's too bad. He had a lot of success in Boston. So as you can see, this was a really close game, and we do end up getting the goal-ahead goal for once. That was really nice. Bobrovsky played pretty well, and yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. 2-1 is your final. We take a penalty at the end, though, which made it kind of scary. But otherwise, it didn't go that badly. I think we did alright in this game. He did get some really quality like slot shots that just went wide, luckily, so that was good. The Blue Jackets, I really felt that they could have gotten more from Marian Gaborik. It was Matt Fratton, a second, and a conditional third, I think. It was really crazy because, well, obviously Marian Gaborik, I feel, is a little overrated in this game, but I feel like he was worth more than Matt Fratton. I mean, Matt Fratton's an excellent prospect. Speaking of Matt Fratton, he's been shopped around, hasn't he? With from the Leafs to the Jackets to the Kings to the Jackets. It's just been a lot of, what do you call it? It's been a lot of moving around. And Sergei Bobrovsky on the year has a .247 save percentage and a almost 1920. Goals against average and 920 save percentage. That's what I'm looking for. But they haven't been doing that bad, I'd say. They're very possibly in position for a playoff spot. I wouldn't guarantee it, though. Now, this next game right here, this game just made me really depressed. Because Bobrovsky looks like an excellent goaltender in that game. He really looked promising. And unfortunately, I don't feel like this game is going to really showcase his what do you call it, his skill. This game just gets really depressing. So I will read you some of the statistics for the Columbus Blue Jackets, and yeah, let's do it. So yeah, Gaborik was traded to LA. Corey Trott was acquired by Buffalo. Matt Fratton went to Matt Fratton was acquired. Nick Schultz, I don't know what I'm talking about. I am sorry, I don't know. I'm looking at a stats page and they don't have stats here, so that's kind of awkward. Don't really know what to say about that. But in this game, it was so back and forth. This was crazy because this guy got a lot of strange goals, and it was just so frustrating, man. Like, honestly, it would be back and forth, shorthanded goals for everybody. Everyone got shorthanded goals, and it's just unbelievable. This guy would get every slot shot would go in. Like, Bobrovsky couldn't do anything for some reason. Like, I don't get it. Like, apparently it's just unstoppable. But he would be leading 3-1, pardon me. Seemed like 3-0. It was pretty morbid. And what a shot by Foligno. That was beautiful. Absolute beauty. But absolutely, this team is actually decent to play with. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's, I don't know. So here's some stats for you right now. When it comes to power play percentage, the Blue Jackets are only at 14.2%, which is not very good compared to the league average of about 18%. And their penalty kill is a little above average, 82%, as the league average is just under 82%. So that is the Columbus Blue Jackets in real life. They are, for goals for, they are one of the least scoring teams in the league, 25th out of 30. Goals against, they are 119 goals against, so they just have one more goal ahead than they do against, and that is 10th place out of 30. So those are your stats for the Blue Jackets, but this team, I don't know what the deal was. We just couldn't buy a save. And I was just freaking out because Bobrovsky literally couldn't stop a beach ball. He was turning into Brizgalov. And it was just so frustrating, guys. Brizgalov, I'm mistaking him for Brizgalov. But honestly, it was just really depressing. It really was just saddening to see, like, the Vezina Trophy winner. I don't think he really should have won the Vezina. He just had kind of a freak year. But actually, that's weird. I don't know why I say he didn't deserve the Vezina. He had an amazing year last year. I think he did deserve it. I just think he had a freak year. He shouldn't have been that highly rated, and I'm glad EA didn't make him like a 90 overall, which I thought they really would, because he was having a fantastic year, and they tend to overrate players who are doing well. Like Thomas Hertl, for example. Apparently he's a 4.5 gold star player because he scored 2 nice goals against like the team. It's just dumb. But anyways, it is 7-5. Bobrovsky's let in some pretty amazing goals, to say the least. I don't know, like not all of them were his fault, but I certainly felt like he could have done a little more for me here. But otherwise, we would continue to score 6, count them, 6 goals, and we would still lose the game. And that made me very, very unpleased with Sergei Bobrovsky. As you will see in my tradition that I use with people who underperform and don't go for a crap ton, this is what I do to players that I feel poop the bed. I mean, look at his save percentage when I get back to it. It was, let's see, 10 shots, 15 shots and 6 goals. That's really bad. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is my official review of Sergei Bobrovsky. I hope you're ready. There's my review. It's over. So, what I'd like to say about this team is that Ryan Johansson is actually a solid skater and a good goaltender. A good forward. So definitely, I would recommend Johansson. Nathan Horton is a good all-around player. RJ Umberger is actually really nice. He has a good balance. Anisimov, I really didn't see the 92 shot in him, so I couldn't say much about that. Dubinsky's a great third-line center. Matt Fratton's pretty good himself. I definitely recommend some of these players because they are actually decent. So keep in mind, I do not have Marian Gaborik, and I just quick sold Bobrovsky. So this is what's going to happen. Columbus. You have 2 rare jerseys. There are homes, and then you have these jerseys, which are 2 homes, 2 aways. You see these, make sure you see all those, so when you collect, you don't mistake it. So we got the WizKid Wisniewski, Umberger, Prospel, Anisimov, Eriksson, Atkinson, Dubinsky, Foligno, Johansson, Bull, Johnson, Tootin, Como, McIntyre, Nikitin, Skilly, all these guys. You can see them yourself. If you missed one of them, please go back. But I hope you found this enlightening. If you did, a rating is really appreciated. I'll be trying to get these out more and more. Just had a really rough week in school and really had to put my mind to it and stuff, so I didn't have much time to make videos. But I promise this weekend I will probably get a video out every day. So thanks for being patient. I will talk to all of you later. Thank you again so much for just being very faithful and loyal subscribers, and I appreciate that. I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day. And yeah, see you next time.